Alright, everyone, game number 3 against Officer Joe for the top 32 game. These have been two quite significant games here where I just don't draw. I generally don't draw weapons, and that's a problem, but here we are. We got the 4-speed. It's him to choose the battlefield, so I can't be guaranteed my docking bay, but he gave me docking bay last time. The time when he rolled. Let me just shuffle fall back into those, because I need a weapon. We've seen that I want a weapon, and I do get a weapon in Heirloom. Alright, Heirloom's a great start on the pad one. Because it's a nice redeploy, which also still makes her a significant threat, but not enough of a threat that people don't want to kill because it's redeploy, right? And he's going to take my battlefield, which means I don't have anything to docking bay at the start, which is annoying, but it's okay. So I can heirloom my resources at the start, and whilst normally 4-speeding on Ayla is a good choice, I feel like he's going to go for Ayla first. So I'm going to 4-speed on the pad one, I think. It's not like the pad one got an ancient, so she can just keep recurring her. Can just keep recurring her cost 1 less effect, and be able to play ancients as actual field medics. So yeah, goes on to the pad one. Even though Ayla's, it's really nice to put that 4-speed on Ayla. Alright, and I get double blanks. Beautiful, beautiful, good start, whilst promotion and hunting rifle on the Sienna. And I'm not going to have anything docking bay either. Yeah, I just said that already, but there we go. Alright, and he gets 3 damage. And I don't actually have mitigation, so I just realized my hand doesn't have any mitigation. If I mitigate him even a single time, this tends to be pretty good, but Mother Talzin has that free focus ability. But he's going to do damage to me immediately whilst he can. Nope, it was only 3. That makes sense. So let's 4-speed, let's discard this lightsaber training, and I want melee. If I can get 4 melee, this will be fantastic. I only get 2 melee. Alright. Well then, in that case, I 4-speeded. I'm going to discard again and try for 2 more melee. That's another melee. I'll take that. That's a melee. That's 3 melee. 3 melee is a close quarters assault kill. So, yeah, I'll do the 2 indirect. Okay. Now, it is only 5 damage dealt. But I want him to be able to play his pistol or whatever he's got, so that I can CQA for 3. Ooh, he loses the witch magic. That's good. That's very good. And Akbar hits him for 2. Of course, he can always Mother Talzin and try and negate my 3, and that would really slow me down. Okay, he puts in the Sienna. Because of that potential. But now he's gonna go. He still has an okay chance of killing the pad one here and forcing me to put heirloom on Akbar. So it's worth it to resolve this damage into the Sienna here. Much as I'd like to resolve it into the Greedo, like, the Sienna's just got more dice, so it's worth it still. Alright, 2 indirect, sure. I'll throw 1 into the Akbar, 1 into the Ayla here. I'll pass. I want to see what he rolls. If he rolls enough to kill pad 1, I've got to keep passing. And he does roll enough to kill off the pad 1, unfortunately for me. So he can kill the pad 1 here. First turn. Move my heirloom over to Akbar. But he's gonna take the resource. I mean, that's still a kill, but... Alright. Like, putting that to the 2 would have just been as good. There's no difference between the 2 of these, except he keeps a discard side, which he can't even use. Okay, so he's putting it into Ayla. My passing has forced him to put it into Ayla, which is good for me. I can roll out Akbar here if I really want to try and get a resource or something, but I'd rather have the first turn. Lightsaber pulls. See, lightsaber pulls would be good if I had the ability to put the weapons on someone. But I don't really have the tempo for that right now. Let's roll out Padawan, see if I can go for a kill here. Do blanks, so he can feel your anger pretty effectively here. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Makes complete and total sense. So now I can start lightsaber pulling. I have a Shotos in my hand though. I did not need to lightsaber pull. With the Shotos in hand, I could have played that on the Padawan and started doing stuff. And I kind of do want to just try and roll out Ayla, get the damage out to kill off the Sienna early. Let's lightsaber pull. Let's grab the Ancient. And again, unfortunately, nothing for me to... wow, he's not rolling out the Sienna first. He really wants to kill off the... he really wants to be able to kill off the Padawan. Or threaten it anyway. If he kills off Padawan right now, though, I can always put the heirloom on Ayla, and that'd be fine by me. So just in a situation where he rolls out Sienna instead right now. Okay, no, he kills off the Padawan. Alright, you don't necessarily have enough... If it weren't for the fact that I don't have any mitigation, you don't really have enough plaque size to make that work. Base size, I should say. Because he runs a lot of modifiers, right? Alright, there's 6 melee. That's a good roll. I'll take it. Let's see if he has any removal for that. Like, that was a really good roll. Like, holy shit, that was a good roll. Like, yeah, I can Ayla focus to go to a 3 on the Ancient for 2 more damage, and that might be what I do if he doesn't have removal for this. But, I mean, if he just rolls out the Sienna, I've still got to do 2 damage to her. I can take this turn nice and slow and lightsaber pull again and then discard all the cards so that I'm just drawing mitigation. Alright, see, he has a flank. He removes the 2. Interesting. He wants to force me to overkill the Sienna. Makes complete and total sense. I doubt he has a removal. He doesn't have removal zeros because he doesn't play zeros in this deck. So there we go. I don't have the other Spirit Rebellion in my graveyard. Nope. So just a single shield onto the Ayla. What a lightsaber pull. I could have lightsaber pulled the other Ancient. Ancients are so good, man. They are so good. They are such good cards. You know, I'm in a situation right now where I can't get Ancients right now. I can get most things, but not Ancients. And he didn't roll damage anyway, so I can afford to roll out the Akbar here. So that I have something to Ayla special if I don't want to Ayla special. Oh, well, ranged. Okay. So I can put a ranged and melee into her, and that means I don't overkill, but don't care about the overkill, so. What would I put this Akbar to? Do I put it to the resource and then like lightsaber pull out another heirloom? Or do I put it to the discard to just like hurt him a bit with the discards? Okay, he has a 2 there. Sure. With this Akbar ranged, I could kill off Greedo instead of the Sienna if I wanted to. But that gives him time to do a discard to reroll. He could do a discard to reroll, and if he rolls damage, I can't do anything about it. But because I'm thinking I could put this ancient to a +3 and go for 7 damage onto Greedo instead. But then because this Akbar is a 1 ranged, he gets a single turn of tempo to do a discard and reroll, and see if he kills me. So yeah, I'm just gonna Ayla. I'm gonna blank that, and I'm gonna put this Akbar to a. Well, as a ranged, it's okay. No, I'll put this Akbar to a discard, I want to say, or a resource. I'll put it to a resource. I'm going to overkill Sienna. I'm okay with that. Now you can discard to reroll, but all he's discarding to reroll for is this single Greedo die, effectively. Because none of these matter. Because I'm just going to kill her. As soon as she rolls something good, I'm just going to kill her. So none of these 4 dice matter. Because if he had a resource left, he could do a free-for-all, and then then these dice would matter. But hey, that might have been his intention. He might have had... Oh, he did roll the 2 after all. He might have actually had the free-for-all, but then he had to flanking. He felt he had to flanking me instead. But a free-for-all is just indirect damage after all. Yeah, and I'm just gonna hit the... Greedo. Talzin is scarier, but Greedo also has 2 dice right now, and he has 2 less health. Alright. Take the resource with that bar. I guess I'm not going to lightsaber pull. I mean, lightsaber pulling for the other ancient would be nice, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I want the turn 2 badly. Hey, there's the other ancient anyway. That's good by me then. He has to god roll in order to kill me. He can't spot red for the tactical mastery anymore. That's something that Sienna can't do now. So I can afford to play this other ancient. Arguably, I could have done Shotos instead, which would have given me the shield on activation. Which would have put me at 5 health, so that no matter what he rolls, I still get a good activation out. Which would have been quite smart, actually, thinking about it. Thank God he doesn't run No Mercy, right? He's going for the resource. Okay. The thing is, he's going for the resource, but I'm looking to kill off Greedo, and he didn't resolve the shield there, so... There's some good melee. 4. I mean, that's not enough to kill Greedo, but that's melee. I can always roll into melee, you know? But every time I try and roll into some better melee... Okay. He has to use up both character dice for it, but that's worth it for him. He's going to live for this turn. And that also removes my healing. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to resolve the 3 melee right now whilst I can. Because taking this resource on the Ancient's not that big of a deal compared to being able to heal it. If he god rolls. Doesn't god roll me. Good. I'd rather take 2 indirect, deal 2 indirect here than take a resource. Even though taking a resource is nice to get Shotos out, I guess. I am ever in a situation where I kind of want to just claim early. So that I can roll Ayla first thing. Start of the next turn. But he's just going to reroll things, so... He's passing. I can play a 4-speed then. If he's makes a mistake and passes again, then I can claim. Yeah. I'm just gonna claim get out of Bespin with that. Not activate Akbar at all. But he can't kill the Ayla this turn, and next turn I can roll out Ayla and have 4 speeds at the ready and stuff. Which puts me in a very good situation. Because he can't Tactical Mastery. And put Double Shadow on an Akbar as well. That'd be nice. Alright, let's just roll out the Ayla here. Didn't get a clash, unfortunately, and wow, that's 4 blanks. So he could just feel your anger me and win. Basically with that. Well, not win, but he can remove all of these dice. And that's just huge. Because I was relying on those dice to stay alive. As one might expect. So I'm going to play the Honor Guard now, and I'm not going to go with Double Shadow Akbar. I'm just going to try and survive. Because wow, 4 blanks. Taking the shield. Four blanks. What's that? 1/6. I'm using a calculator, guys. It was low. All right, it's like a 0. It says 0.00007. So that was a low chance. That was a very, very low chance of that happening. It happened, so that's great. I'm gonna go for a pass. If he wants to pass as well, then that's perfectly fine by me. Nope, he doesn't. Okay, but if he kills off Ayla, at least I get to heirloom. But I'm kind of trying not to lose Ayla. But putting this to the 4 means I'm probably going to lose Ayla. I can have confidence at least. Damn it, he rolls a 2 still. He had a 1/6 per die, really, to survive that. And that happened, unfortunately. If Overconfidence had managed to not have him do 2 damage, then Ancient would have healed me, and I'd have been fine there. So that sucks. I'm not even going to be able to get the Shotos off because I spent both my resources. So, this hasn't been a good turn for me. Wow, and that ends up with a blank instead of a 2, as it was looking to be for a long time there. What does he still have for removal? I haven't got through much of it. I've got through a Witch Magic and both Feel Your Angers. So he's still got Overconfidences at the play. Okay, he's going for a reroll. And he hits the other 2. Oh my god. Hidden Motive, ranged. Because I don't want to use up this Honor Guard right now. I want to save this for the next turn. Okay, he gets a resource out of it. That sucks for me. But I really, really want to get more damage out. But a double Shotos is, I think, just too important. I think a double Shotos is too important in exchange for killing the Greedo. But it's killing the Greedo, man. But it's a Shoto's lightsaber, and 2 Shotos on the Akbar is going to be huge. Alright, it's going to be too huge to not do, I don't think, so let's just go for a discard. He might be slow playing me with a Witch Magic or something as well, you never know. He was slow playing me with an Overconfidence at least. That's a really good hit. Yep, I'm not going to go for the kill. Good. See, I was worried about slow play, and it happened. I could have potentially gone for a claim for binds, but yeah, it's not worth it. Let's take a resource here, and it's not worth me using my best spin here. Okay, Clash. That might keep me alive. As will this Spirit Rebellion. Some good cards here. He gets to go first. He's probably going to activate Greedo. Getting more Greedo activation is going to be key. But he must have weapons by now. Okay, he has a Force Illusion. That's not enough. Well, okay, it might be enough because Shotos are both pluses, both modifiers, but a Force Illusion isn't a weapon, I should say. I can always turn to the Talisman if I need to. 2 indirect and a 2 for 1. Yeah, I'm okay with letting some of that go on to my Akbar. I need to keep this. I need to. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's pretty nice. I might just throw that into the Talisman and just ignore the Force Illusion. Oh, never mind. Flank. Alright. Flank's a good option, I guess. Don't like the fact that I'm going to have to discard Honor Guard here for a reroll, but I'm doing it. Yeah, the big problem here is that if he just removes the heirloom, I've got a really hard time actually resolving this damage. But I'm going to survive pretty long time. Potentially. Which makes things slightly awkward for him. Spirit Rebellion for 2 shields. I don't mind him spending a resource on that. I'm just gonna have to not do damage this first turn. Which sucks, but there you go. After a while, this Force Illusion won't be worth him running, at least. So yeah, I'll take this Admiral Akbar resource. But he can still fix his dice and do up to 6 damage, you know. This is still very scary damage. See, look at that. He's going to be able to do 4. I can remove 2 of it. With the Honor Guard. Was he playing around the hidden motive? I mean, he might be playing around the Overconfidence, but I don't have a spot blue anymore. And from my perspective, he just wasted a resource. I think I claim. I could best spin and like CQA and force damage, but I think I'm just gonna claim and get my Honor Guard back and just try and play him like an immortal here. Because yeah, I don't have the other best spin. I can't do a double best spin and just start burning through his deck. Hey, there's that other best spin. Alright, so I can overwrite the Shotos with another heirloom, but I'd rather have the double shields on activation. This is what I'm going to do. Immortal Akbar, let's go. Okay, well that double focus is nice. Probably has removal for it, but if he doesn't have removal for it, it's really good for me. Alright, he's going to be able to do 2 damage. Okay, he's going to be able to do 4 damage. I know he has nothing but odds. Yeah, that's 4 damage, but I don't mind taking 2 damage if it means I can kill off the Greedo early. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what he's got in his hand then to deal with this. Does he have the other flank? Does he have the overconfidence? He has the overconfidence. Okay. What does he want to remove? Okay. So I could clash here. I mean, it's worth it, right? He doesn't... I don't have much cards left in my hand, though. But it's worth clashing for one. To threaten to kill Greedo. Although, a Force Illusion for one is going to be very valuable for him. At this point, he doesn't want a Force Illusion for 3. Well, he might want to, but he'd be mistaken because Bespin. I could CQA double Bespin this turn as well, and that would be some good damage. Oh, he has a Vandalize. Alright, he burns my Vandalize. Ow, that sucks for me. That sucks for me heavily. I can play the other Heirloom. Yeah, I can play the other Heirloom, though. But I kind of want to just Bespin, you know? Want to just Bespin and keep his hand low. So let's Bespin. Okay. Disruption on a blank. Perfect. Let's play my other... Wait, no, let's not do that. I'm not gonna Honor Guard this round, so I should probably Docking Bay. So I'm just gonna do a melee. So the plan here is that I Docking Bay out the other Bespin. It saves me a resource. But I do get one less removal. I do get one less discard out of it. If he goes for a discard... Okay. Maybe I should have put that one into the Greedo. Okay, he goes for the discard. He loses the backup muscle. Oh, that would have been huge. And he rolls blanks. Perfect. Alright, so I can play the other Bespin and just get out 2 damage here. And I mean, that's always worth it, really. And I'm like, your next card's going to go, Mudby, but you might as well just discard it, and then that lets me claim. He can block it with the Force Illusion. Doesn't want to, okay. And this is why you have Bespins in the deck. Now, the thing is, I've been thinking... Okay, he gets some good damage out, at least. Yeah, I can Honor Guard one of this and then be able to claim next turn. Boop. He can disrupt me, though, and that would be important to getting rid of stopping my Heirloom. Here's the thing. Also, because I need to spend all my resources on this Bespin. Hey, 1 range damage, don't care. Well, I do care, but it's only 1 range damage at least. Force Illusion not going to be worthwhile. Yep, can't afford to do an Heirloom unless I want to lose the Shotos, which I definitely don't want to. So let's roll an Akbar again. Let's get another shield. But yeah, okay. As I've been trying to say, I get off single melee. Okay. Yeah, as I've been trying to say, I've been thinking, you know, this Bespin, when things are going good, I don't want to use Bespin, right? Bespin's not a good card until very late on. I might as well just be using, Scout instead on the Akbar, you know? Scout lets me look at their hand, it's still a discard, and it only costs me 1 to play the Scout, and then it's free afterwards, you know? Alright. A 2 for a resource, can't afford to do it, so that's good for me. He has 2 indirect, that's not so good for me. I could always force illusion for 2 to block 2 damage, but then I lose the other ancient, right? Or are both ancients in the grave? Both ancients are in the grave, but I do still lose something. What do I lose? A hidden motive? I lose a hidden motive. And something else that I'm not seeing right now. Don't know. So maybe that's not worth it. I can clash this to the 3, and that forces the kill on Greedo. That might be the play, actually. Yeah. Pay 1 to clash to the 3, forces the kill on Greedo, he has to respond. Which I don't think he can because he used up his resources. But, I mean, he does get to... He will get the holdout blaster on Talzin, though. Yeah. Greedo gets to do what Greedo does. Of course, I don't need to kill him yet, because I have plenty of other things I can do with my turn. I take this resource. Because I know he doesn't play Truce. So he has to activate Talzin, and then I kill Greedo. But this does mean he gets a Talzin rolling for 3, and that's going to be for free, and that is going to be 3 damage. And that hurts. It's going for the resource. Okay, never mind then. Never mind then. Yeah, so I'm going to kill the Greedo. And then you don't do damage this round. Greedo gets his ability, though. And that, you know, he's got a 50% chance of doing 2 damage, of doing damage to me, and that will hurt. He gets a Disrupt. Okay, well, that's a card less I can take off of him with Bespin, at least. I'm going to take 1 damage this round. Of course, I can always just save money and play Heirloom. I'm a bit fixated on the mill. I think I'm way too fixated on the mill here. I think saving money, play Heirloom is the smart choice here. Do I have my other Honor Guard in here? Or is that the other card? I do have the other Honor Guard in here. Alright, so setting up a double Honor Guard. He can discard to reroll, get up to 6. Probably just going to get the 2. Probably just going to accept the 2, though. Yeah, let's get up the other Honor Guard here. And then with this other Heirloom, I do get more mill potential with the other Heirloom, right? With the CQA. Oh, it's the other Overconfidence, okay. He can still God roll and kill me. It's absolutely a thing he can do. And I'm going to give him the initiative here. As long as he doesn't roll it all at once, I can keep Honor Guarding him. I mean, it's Mother Talzin, and he has a card left on top of his deck. Specifically, if I had Bespin last turn, he wouldn't have that card on top of his deck, and then he couldn't Talzin ability. That would have actually been a smart choice. Alright. What is it? Oh, it's the other 4 solution. Okay. So it's not even a good card for him. Good to know. But yeah, I'm definitely going to Honor Guard one of those away. The other one's probably going to go into me. Yep, sure. Then Akbar's going to roll out with his one shield. And high damage dice. And unfortunately, that didn't land properly. So there we go. 3 resources. Oh yeah. He's got a backup muscle. He still had a backup muscle. I actually need to get melee on this. Alright, that's another piece of melee. I need this heirloom to land on melee as well, so I can go for a triple CQA. Because I need the extra point of damage from. I need to get the extra 2 damage from Akbar. What's he looking in his graveyard for? Oh, for the other backup muscle. He can claim and get the other backup muscle out. That makes sense. Okay, and so if I land a melee on here and he claims, I can win. Let's go for it. Doesn't land on the bunny. Come on. Yes, it lands on the melee. Okay, does he have removal? Is that enough to kill him? Kill him outright. Witch magic's for 1. That doesn't save him. That doesn't save him because of CQA. Thank God for that. He was looking for that backup muscle next turn. Could have done 9, killed me over 2 turns. Of course, if I rolled a 2 on that heirloom, I would have survived. But okay, so here's the thing: if I didn't get a melee on that one, then I had to discard CQA and get a 3. Okay, otherwise I lost. By getting a 2. If I got a 2, he would have still Witch Magicked and healed for 1, and I wouldn't have been able to discard him and he would have lived. So, I needed to land on melee there, right at the very end. Unfortunately, I did. So, thanks. Enjoy work, I guess. He was playing this during his lunch break. We did not have a good time schedule between us. He's at -7 PDT, and oh god, I'm realizing that I'm actually missing stream time. I'm sure that my viewers will be okay with missing like 10 minutes of stream time. So yeah, god, those were terrifying games. I thought I would have this in the bag very easily. I didn't feel like he had enough removal to deal with like my lightsaber pull shenanigans, my lightsaber training shenanigans, right? I could kill someone off, and then as soon as one person dies, it becomes much easier to deal with him. But he managed to put up a massive fight. Oh my god, those backup muscles and Mother Talzin. I got pretty unlucky game 1, fairly lucky game 2, and then game 3. I can't say I'm lucky when it was a 75% chance, right? But I'm glad I didn't hit that 25%. Yeah. Whew. Okay, well, it's been me, GameSide99, aka No Brainer. Thank you very much for watching. These were mammoth of games. Sign off.